The fans continue to file in as we come to you live from San Diego, California. Thanks for joining us for Super Bowl 37. And this figures to be a great game between the league's two best teams as the Denver Broncos come into town to face.
You have called heads. Is that correct? The Broncos call heads and have won the toss. They choose to receive.
Elam in to kick this one off. He gets the kick away. Number 86 will return this one. The Broncos will start the drive from the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 40. Redmond under center. They'll go with a pass. He goes to the left side. Across midfield. The 40, the 30, the 20. And the defender brings him down at the 10. First down and goal to go. Ball on the 10-yard line. Seam, and he stopped at the 6. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Dropping back, steps up into the pocket. He goes to the left side. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. So now we have 3rd and goal. Sets up, searching for a seam, showing good moves, and he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What have you heard, Melissa?
I spoke with Coach Coward during warm-ups. He told me he's had a few practices with full pads because he wanted his players to be more physical. They want to set the tone early. We'll have to see if those practices worked out.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. So the drive ends not with a touchdown, but with a field goal, and the coaches, while no doubt happy for the 3, will have to take a look at how to push it down the field all the way the next time for a touchdown.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them speed in.
Just won't go down. The Vikings take over on offense at the 34. So they have 1st and 10 here. Looking for blockers. McCrary got very good penetration. Let's get back to the action on the field. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Calling an audible now. Looking for room. Puts on the juke. And he's brought down at the 37-yard line. They'll pound away with the run.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Quick drop. Penalty marker down. And he stopped at the 42.
The penalty is declined. They will take the result of the play.
4th and 2 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 42. Looks like he's calling an audible. Dimebacks into this play. Dropping back. He just unloaded on him.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line. With the carry, Tomlinson looking for an opening. He went nowhere, John.
Went nowhere fast.
So it's 2nd and 10. The backs are lined up in an I. Looks like he's calling an audible. looking downfield, throwing, broken up. So a big hit on the quarterback forces the incompletion.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive back.
Back to the field. Dime backs in for this play. Surveying the field. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. They get a couple on that play.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Directing traffic. Dime backs in for this play. Stepping up, looking for an option. Launches the pass. And he finds the open man. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense wasn't ready for that, and they paid the price on the touchdown pass.
Looks like everyone did on that play. It looked like there were about 11 bites.
They'll go with a pass. Stepping up. The two-point attempt is good. Just about ready to kick this one away. He sends this one toward the end zone. Smith will bring this one upfield. They turn their last possession into 3 points. Let's see what they do with the ball this time around. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 28. Gets rid of it. The defender broke that play up. Lots of pressure, but he was able to get rid of it.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 28. The Broncos are in the offset I formation on the carry. And he's brought down at the 27. He wasn't able to do anything with it there.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him. Try this call here.
3rd and long. Dropping back. Pumps. Gets rid of it. It's broken up. Lynch makes a great play breaking up that pass.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
Baker is just about ready to punt this one away. Hakeem will be looking to give his team good field position here. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Vikings line up with 4 wide receivers. Still running, and he's tackled at the 17-yard line. He looked for some room on that carry.
Yeah, it looks like establishing a sound running game is one of their priorities today.
The Vikings are in the offset I formation. And he's brought down at the 25.
A consistent running game will keep the defense on the field, not allowing them to rest on the sidelines.
On the run, Simmons brings him down at the 26. He lowers his shoulder and powers his way to the 1st.
He put his head down and laid somebody out on that run.
It's 1st and 10. McNair lets it fly, and he drops the pass. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 26. He tucks it away. And he's brought down at the 31-yard line. Teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 31. Looks like he's changing the play. Looking to throw. He's to the 40, and he steps out of bounds at the 48. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 48. Calling an audible now. Looking downfield. And he's brought down at the 45. He broke that one for a solid game.
And if you're on defense, you hate this. You have everybody covered, and then the quarterback takes off on you and gets a big gain.
Looking to throw. Looking downfield. And he's tackled at the 43-yard line. He tried to pick up the yardage himself on that play.
It looked like the defense was ready for that one, and they were able to stop him for a minimal gain.
Dime backs in for this play. Quick drop, steps up into the pocket, surveying the field. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 36. He did a nice job on that run.
And he picks up a 1st down. And when you have an offense that can keep it on the ground and pick up 6, 7, or 8 yards, you really open up the defense.
Looking for a receiver with the pass. Hakeem just couldn't find a way to come up with that. Chavis knocked it down.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and grab it down.
2nd and 10. McNair sees something in the defense. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Rolling out to his right. Passes it. And he finds the open man. He displayed a lightning release on that pass.
As a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
Quick drop. Looking for an option. And he's in for the score. Not many quarterbacks are capable of touchdown runs like that one.
Yeah, that guy showed some great wheels there. He decided where he wanted to go with it, and it was all over.
He's going to throw. Steps up. Rolls out to his left. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go score again.
Elam is back and ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off. Moore fields it cleanly. The Broncos take over on offense at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. He's looking upfield. Still going. And he's brought down at the 49-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. Moving right. Breaks free. Lynch stops him at the 44-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. So they're almost within their kicker's range. Ball on the 44-yard line. He loses it. The Broncos grab the live ball. Stewart saved his team by recovering the fumble.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
2-minute warning coming up. He's looking to pass. Redmond lets it fly. And this pass is completed. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
Not only does he have a powerful arm, but he also has a quick release and accuracy to go along with it.
He gets the count. Number 53 brings him down at the 26-yard line. 2nd and 9 coming up here. 2 minutes to go. 9 yards to go. Looking for room. Number 32 with the tackle at the 19. About a yard to go. The Broncos line up with 4 wide receivers. Gets the pass off. The defense has it. He's out to the 30, the 40, across midfield, the 30, the 20, the 10. He's in for the touchdown. That's a huge interception for a touchdown.
That guy made a great play. Not only did he grab the turnover, he also put points on the board for his team.
Drops back, rolls left, stepping out. Elam is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends it off. Moore fields it cleanly. Breaks the tackle.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10. Tosses it right. And he makes the grab. The 30. Lynch brings him down at the 22-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Three linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. He surveys the field. Redmond rolls out to his right. Toomer, the intended receiver. Redmond overthrows the intended receiver.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
2nd and 10. Stewart moves in motion. He gets the carry. And he's brought down at the 8. He did a great job moving the ball on the ground there, John.
This guy has great speed. It allows him to outrun the defenders if he can get around the corner.
It's 1st and goal. The carry. He tried to find a hole and just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play, and even quicker to move off their blocks and get in a position to cover the hole. I think this is where you bring in one of the 2 tight ends, like maybe even 3, and you try and find one of them open for the score.
He makes a great play by breaking the pass.
The receiver just didn't have good position on it. If the defense wants to keep this lead as it is, they're going to need to put an end to this drive right now.
Redmond with the pass. Carter was the intended target. That pass attempt was not good.
I'm not surprised. That was a tough pass.
Carney is looking to add to their total with this attempt. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. Baker looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He gets the kick away. Hakeem is looking for a nice return. They'll start this drive from the 1-yard line.
I'm sure they don't want to take any chances down here. They'll just try to get some room to work with.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Changing the play now. He's going to throw. McNair rolls right, surveying the field. Here comes the free kick. Lewis returns this catch. The Broncos take over on offense at the 38-yard line. So we have 1st and 10 here. Look over the pass. Redmond rolls out to his right, passing to his left. Hits his man with the pass. And he's stopped at the 44-yard line. He picked up some nice additional yardage after he made that reception.
What you do after you make the catch is the name of the game. You need to find some holes, use some moves, and get as far down the field as you can. I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Looking to pass, surveying the field. Good protection. He goes to the left side. He hits his receiver. It's up. The point after is good. That's the end of the second quarter with the score, Minnesota 20. And welcome back. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Baker in to kick this one off. He sends this one toward the end zone. He kicks that one out of the end zone.
The special teams unit always appreciates a kick like that. They get to take it easy for a play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Looks like he's changing the play. Looking downfield. McNair rolling out to his left. He's out to the 30. And he goes out at the 35-yard line. He's making sure the defense knows they have to defend against his running ability as well as his throwing. He sees something in the defense. Coming back into this play. Stepping up, looking for an option. He loses it. The Vikings grab the live ball. McCrary makes the tackle at the 29. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. And Melissa's trying to get us some information on the injury. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. Calling an audible. McNair under center. Stepping up. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. He tried to create something on his own there.
Yeah, he really dug in to give extra effort that he needed to get in there.
On the carry. Wiley is starting to make his presence felt out there. They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
Melissa, do you have an update for us?
I'm told that it's a very serious injury out. They're planning to run some additional tests, but there's a good chance that he's seen his last action of the season. A very tough blow for this team.
Thanks for the update, Melissa. Boy, he really got hit on that play. And this is the 5th play of this drive. On the carry. And he stopped at the 28. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
McNair hands it off. Tomlinson cuts it out to the corner. They keep it on the ground.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
They need about 3. Ball on the 22-yard line. Calling an audible now. Seventh play of this drive. Looking downfield. Throws it. Shockey was the intended target. He just dropped that pass.
Well, that's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
4th and 3. Ball on the 22-yard line. 8th play of this drive. McNair directing traffic. Quick drop. He's inside the 10. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 4. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down. Drops back, steps up. He kicked the ball and just ran it in.
Got to show a lot of guts on that play. Just got to make sure you don't take a big hit, especially on your right shoulder, that puts you out of the game.
So he crosses the goal line to double his rushing touchdown total. Back to pass. we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
He kicks it off. Moore is looking to pick up some blocking. Denver needs 2 scores to get back into this one. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 39. 3-man front this time. With the catch, Davis with the juke. He was cut down quickly.
He was waiting for something to develop, and wham! He got developed.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Looking downfield with the pass, and it's complete. Missed the tackle. And the defender brings him down at the 41. That was flawless execution.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Only one man back. Number 86 goes in motion. Davis with the carry. At the 30. Just won't go down. And he's brought down at the 20. 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. They'll go with the pass. Ups, throws over to his right. And he makes, no, he can't hold it in. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. Inside the red zone. Redmond sets up. Looking for an opening. Breaks the tackle. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 13. And that was a gain of 7. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 13-yard line. 5th play of this drive. Stewart feeds the handoff. Lynch brings him down at the 11. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Carney leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up. Splits the uprights, and good. So a successful drive when you look at the fact they did get 3 points out of it.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it in the end zone every time.
He sends it off. Hakeem is on his way upfield. Just won't go down. Their last drive resulting in a touchdown, mainly because of their running game. Let's see if that's their focal point once again here. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Calling an audible now. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. And they're able to connect on that one. The 10. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
Surveying the field. They fail on the 2-point conversion.
It's really hard to score that close to the goal line. The defense knows you're coming and stacks the line with all their big guys.
Elam will be kicking off. He gets the kick away. The Broncos take over on offense at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Looking to run it here. stop at the 19. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Minnesota Vikings ahead of the Denver Broncos, 32-18. 3-man front this time. Looking to throw. Throws it out over to the left. He hits his receiver. Chris Redmond has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. Redmond gets set. He's going to throw. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Barber stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. The receiver found a hole in the secondary, and the quarterback found him with the pass.
The defense could never let up out there. This guy could make some incredible catches.
Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Passes it. It's batted away. Redmond took a chance with that pass.
That guy has a great arm. Sometimes he takes some chances, and he throws into coverage.
They need 6. Ball on their own 43. They'll go with a pass. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Number 32 found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Redmond throwing it to the left. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The Broncos line up with 2 tight ends. He's looking to pass. Throws over to his right, and he can't hang on. Lynch with a nice tip.
And he did a nice job of catching up with that one and breaking it up.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 47-yard line. Redmond with a man in motion. Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver. The 10-5. Touchdown, Denver. The defense looked like they were expecting something completely different on that play.
The defense has to do a better job of play recognition than that. Nothing makes you look worse than being caught out of position, and the other team taking advantage and going in for the score.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so a big drive for this offense as they put together a nice string of plays that takes them down the better part of the field for the touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
He sends this one toward the end zone. Dwight will try to bring this one back.
You know, they could put this one away with a good drive here.
First and 10. Directing traffic. Nickel back in this time. Looking to pass. Deep pass. Hakeem, the intended receiver. McNair couldn't get it to him.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 17. Looks like he's changing the play. Tomlinson receives the handoff. Searching for a seam. Slips the tackle. He's out to the 30. And he steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The Vikings are in the offset I formation with the kick, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line. Gain of a handful. They need 5. Ball on their own 40. The Vikings are in the offset I formation. McNair sees something in the defense. There's a flag on the play.
Delay of the game on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty.
So it's 2nd and 10. McKenzie stops him at the 39, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Looks like this one will be spotted at the 47-yard line. Goal at midfield. Two minutes to the final gun. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 47. He sees something in the defense. Looking downfield. Throw. Shockey just couldn't find a way to come up with that. 2nd down and 10 to go. Records the stop at the 43-yard line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. They're just about in field goal range. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Vikings are in the offset I formation. And he stopped at the 39, so a pickup of maybe 3. 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. 8th play of this drive. Back to pass, looking downfield. He has time. McNair lets it fly, and the catch is made. The 10, touchdown, Minnesota. A great pass and catch, and they get the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control of that one.
He makes his 2nd visit to the end zone with that catch. Dropping back. Elam will be kicking off. He kicks it off. Combs is heading upfield. Well, the offense is back on the field again. Their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. They line up in the I formation. Redmond with a man in motion. He's going to throw. He goes to the left side. Number 47 was the intended target on that pass attempt. I doubt we'll see any blitzing from the defense from this point on. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41. He's going to throw. Throws over to his right, and he makes the grab. Chris Redmond is nearing the 300-yard mark in passing. 1st and 10. 4 linebackers this time. Throwing. He finds his man. Wilson is starting to make his presence felt out there. They're just about in field goal range. Dropping back. Pump faking. Throwing. Hits his man with the pass. The 20. The 10. 5. He made sure he got that one in there in a hurry.
Do you hear that sound as that guy made the catch? He threw it so hard he almost knocked his receiver out of the end zone.
More points on the board, John.
Like the old West down there.
Puts up. The extra point attempt is good. The Broncos are closing the gap.
This team's starting to get on a roll. Let's see if they have enough time to get it done.
Baker gets the team ready to try to recover this one. Here comes the kicking team to try for the recovery. Offense taking over again here. The last time they ran the ball very effectively and got it into the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They'll go with a pass. Looking for an option. And he's ridden out at the 31-yard line.
Now with little time left, a rushing play should be a good call here.
It's 2nd down, 2 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. Dropping back. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 18-yard line.
They don't need to run any type of play here. The quarterback could just go with a kneel down.
He's looking to pass. McKenzie takes him down at the 8. He was there again for the 5th time. And a kneel down here ends the game since the defense can't stop the clock. First down and goal to go. McNair under center. Back to pass, surveying the field. Wiley knifes right in there and brings down the quarterback.
This one's just about over. The defense doesn't have enough timeouts to get the ball back, as long as the offense takes a few kneel downs.
McNair sees something in the defense, looking to throw.
Timeout called by Minnesota. They have 1 timeout remaining.
The defense is out of timeout, so they'll come out, kneel down, and pick up the win. He's looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. Pump faking with the pass. Dwight can't come up with it on that attack. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Minnesota 38, Denver 32. A reminder to join us next week for another exciting NFL game. This has been a presentation